Now let's have an overview of hemophilia, this genetic disorder, the Mendelian disorder. It is an inherited bleeding disorder where the blood does not clot normally. It means that hemophilia actually do not bleed more extensively or more quickly, but actually they bleed for a longer time. Okay, so they bleed for a longer time, and this bleeding can be externally also and it can be internally also. Okay, the internal bleeding, if it is in the case of these joints, this can cause severe pain. If this internal bleeding is in case of brain, then this can be fatal, quite deadly. So this bleeding can be internal also and it can be external also. So what happens? We have two types of hemophilia, hemophilia A and hemophilia B. Hemophilia A actually is due to the lack of clotting factor 8 and hemophilia B is due to the lack of clotting factor 9. Mostly 90% of the patients, they suffer from hemophilia A. So hemophilia A is more common. Now what happens genetically? We have discussed that mother is the carrier while father can be the patient, father can be the actually sufferer. So in this case, the daughters can always be the carrier and only sufferer can be the sons. So sons can be hemophilic while the daughters can only be the carrier of the gene for hemophilia. So this is how it happens. There are further three classifications of hemophilia A and hemophilia B. So what happens if the case is very severe, if this is a very severe hemophilic patient, so he suffers from soft tissue bleeds and bruising, neck swelling, and this bleeding actually needs proper medication. So minor trauma is usually the cause of the bleeding in case of mild hemophilic patient. The persons who are suffering from mild hemophilia, there is normal bleeding. But in case of normal hemophilia, what happens? Severe cut, if there is a bruise or a cut, it can lead to severity because the bleeding is for a much longer time. The absence or the lack of factor 8 or factor 9 in case of hemophilia A and hemophilia B, there is no clotting. Okay, so the bleeding continues for a longer time. So what happens? There are several treatments for hemophilic patients while they have a mild hemophilia, severe hemophilia, or a very severe condition. So what happens? There is frequent medication in case of mild hemophilia, and except for this, the patients can be given factor 8 which is a clotting factor. So when they are injected clotting factor, this leads to actually controlling the symptoms of this disease. The bleeding can be reduced. So this factor 8 or factor 9 is given to severe hemophilic patients, which can actually help to control the bleeding in case of the hemophilia patients. So this is how this therapy is there. Otherwise there is no cure, but the factor 8 or factor 9 can be supplied to the patient, or there can be replacement therapy. So the factors can actually be replaced. The World Hemophilia Day is celebrated on April 17th, where there is awareness about these bleeding diseases which are genetically linked, okay, the genetic disorders such as hemophilia. So that is why the World Hemophilia Day is celebrated on April 17th, just to spread awareness about this disease.